why akonta ben
no ne asem
ana obebu
ne asem enti odimtofo bi so no to say me hu na so hu ana nsan
debi
Nansan when dem say ofa ne bi asefemu ana ode hwi sa but hu ana nsan hano na sem no wo se ne to edro ne frewa ahoboa ben na waye kunta ben na wo kwa akubu free say o prinu no eno na eya no when dey so timi tutu ni meyi a my friend say wada enti woni beti no na atwe Abraham kukum na hotel na woni age what say wonti me amfa ne man tutu yi a na kwaku kan ye no ade ba ko pa me mitimi tena se dwena bisa se na sa wiase we kura ye de kwai o sika na de bi yi obi adoye ye wo ya wonya tumi a wo de tete nkrofo ehye nkrofo so.
Do you know me?
Man Crawford Sakasana.
Do you know me?
Where am I? Man Crawford because of Tumia Kakrabia when you na if you are
for bet me joining me on Facebook. Nyame Adoma we are back on Facebook. And joining Adom 106.3 FM on Facebook. Videos of Penidada Rollings. As you see, you are there to say, I want on one and nana. One more Ediasa. One more dear so.
That's right.
Na CJ, my name is Brother Man. Say Alexander the Great. You can say Alexander the Great. Oma di history. You can to me pie di to me. And you know a branch would be. Na was and no mammy and Sabi. Minim sa ko interview aba ana
opening ba kwa on former president Eshibo Mupa opening na madonko na waba homa no so mene no entwetwe enkomo kakra na femi ba ya beto aso opening o timenka na mo achi
be yo so wura
ana pe mi nya yanka me bisa set sen
me ada Roma eje cry
enne dua juade yi se obi a woni omampani dada Rollins nkita hudi ana ewo mu ntem enye nne me kaida o free mu afie twa mu November na me no twetwe nkomo you shared some fond memories enne it was saying obani
yo wani ene de emse enye eda ebete sa na edi ewura etumpam me o le ku so enti na de enye bepa na ba ya juka na ina yemu kuma munu ina wo na so ye ya na ye ninu etai esia na idi sa wo so de ato abesiwe
for yeah nkwara na womo a womo nhyeda ennim omampani dada Rollins no yi nipa ben
yo yewura omampani Rollins no oyo bi a meka se onyame na hyeda de ma Ghana fo esanse ni bia we bia no eye ofa Ghana se odu meka se eye project se oba bria na Ghana hia se nya nipa otisa se na worka na enfidu a atwemu na Ghana sika sem ene no nyina aye wuran enti na hia se order ebo manu ohene se wahwa o se o man bia no amahoro bebre no o hwa o cycle no ai so mo kosoro na se won ba form edba bia na fe ai se no nyina I bok agina afi won san paja biu yes so Ghana se famusa ye free independence ye ni giye ye dia hulika e bae e be fafa mu de se free agiye ho afiri possible ni ensem nti ani je na enwa ye na ye yewura saji fochi no afedi ba bi na Ghana na fe na eya je ensem enso no afi ompani jeje bae no Ghana for the anije any ahokika enyina hia se afedi e bra so se ye fa ho de biem so me fan say at that time no bae no Ghana for nyina ajitu hu say e wo say sise o mani ye so beka ya sebe na anu ni pope hia de to de be di kura na edi sana be jare kura na wunya ebi ara e wo ka say na kan wo mo friend mo samina kwa bunyi bi jare ya e bi don't touch me ene na bunyi de jare
don't touch me de ye be hu ye pa
aha se wo ko su kura mpo a ebi to ba ko kura no wunya eye din pa toilet room bo ise bi ko togo ansa ni ko to aba obema oyire mewo bo fra bo asasi so no ese nya no body man no unya sa enti se ne ya ni e ka abuso ya wutimi na ka tsan wi kan e ka wa tapra unya e ka na me ko kuma se dabre no adikote mu na be nyum wutimi atra enti no emre obae no bo se e wo se e GM ani ni na wa mase o te onu ani ho ye mo ba se o di o man anim na ya timi apre agi o man asiso so ba kai ya 1982 no bae the first week no e no hunu se the ekura Ghana isika sem a ye cocoa industry no na achaka enti koko a en company kase na otokoko no ato ina no na akawuram enti so kai ya on be a friend no national cocoa evacuation exercise I am a school for no university graduate say very giant near court near boa near cocoa
no akawuram nyina de aba
afei oyiji ekoko kasa efe ombe twisa no man de aba Oma soja for echo Virginians echo grassy a big success no a if you go to go ofini na de am going in mind the buy it was a whole national exercise we are no where the gym and now the Kaipa 1st July 1982 and I'm the coordinator for PDC and WDC they call launch the National Cocoa Rehabilitation Exercise ever Achimkwaben. And you know, as part of the program, Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana, CRIC, seed garden unit, shall provide 84 million hybrid cocoa seedlings. Celebrate cocoa now over 300,000 acres now. Ashena asena no ebetimi asan adua no foforo biom owie ye no ana o ye ne se okuani bia ebe ma sa seedless ni bia obetimi adua ne da rehabilitate cocoa farms no obema wo sika that am free grand na ye 350 on the 200 member for 1 acre bia na afeso no hunu se wo de the friend no shady crops no or there any man can order yeah for one was about 100 cities that no 100 just like it was okay we know exercise or with the medical coach and back on track and one of the first in our year I think we share the various sectors main capital find so can no say what is your mind so person we get call at the community ebo abusa I just ba and crying high street now we boku e be about 3 days or 4 days and sana what we kwanya there and we share na kasa enti only World Bank for a program here On say 1980 no and a President Liman or they in satellite a bag and a first go to say and you know a President Ronaldson by and ultimately World Bank for a year arrangement and normally the national switch system a buy and the it means a coin a say sir work for be through operator sir we got one a Ghana Telecom for high city it will share more a telephone which means it will show be our bullshit or a crown use operator yeah I know and then more that my 1993 or to this company of channel Mobitel and I this the same mobile phones I buy Mobitel actually I was about to buy the fellow way oh the name or the MTA
Arriba space phone by Nadania Arriba San and they are MTN Amane it's when you're quite yanya sa mobile phones ya it be over gam and wachi yen court say be health yen health system also can say yen health system adan say the hospital say be a graveyard e do ko ha na ko entino o start yen wo adwuma emma o sa health system ubo ni mo a bidu ba bi no and we establish the various regions in the set. Establish no community. No say. I will say a year state of the art hospitals. I will regional offices. No. Send them to me Abua districts. No. And it was started first one. Oh, Cape Coast. I don't know. Company they are interpreting. I'm gonna be see my. It's so Cape Coast is a interpreting hospital. Yeah.
It's our hospital. You Cape Coast. No. We no. And I did need share Volta region. And of course, Volta Regional Hospital. And no company BABC and home for UK and from Trafalgar. And this is who I say Trafalgar. Trafalgar for NBC or Regional Hospital. We are not okay. If you're interested, now if you're interested, also we be. I say more be. And we could see Sunyani Government Regional Hospital. And when a company BC, a friend International Hospital Group from the UK. And I may see and we after I say company I hospital read this visit say it's still region. Near me still region. I say to your show. I will say a share Western. I say a share Tamale na omina sunya omudie. Yeah, it's still for the Israeli. Every say, Ababi any anymore. No, Omudi assassin Combesi Regional Hospital, Ewo Kuporia. And to Fiasia, SC Doctors Bangalos, and almost see nurses' quarters. And now, Omoye midwifery, and nursing training was a bear. But unfortunately, time I hospital. That's us and go forward the eye coaching. And also any rehabilitation and refurbishment of the regional hospital in Koforia. And here be Koforia and here we will fear Quanta or West region and I fear go Tamale. And they didn't say Bolga anywhere, but now Bolga one day will try me but Koforia and we fear Quanta. And a tawalaje, it's me. We in many people have text because then the other one the minimum, of course, all. So you can say, and one of those, but I'm saying, you know, maybe no more, Papa, buy ya, but then never say, obey it to or mine. Now, Ubia, what take over within a matter of less than 1 week, which may have go evacuation, no, yeah, who should put up say, a child said he came with a plan, said, there was a Mano, a scientific. So, I am Kanya, who's the Enquano? Before I say, now your electricity, no, maybe I put a center of Toronto. I want to use it for no office no more. We should generate or buy and over say, I will see a Macquarie will be in the Canadian be. Canadian and some question put up my city and you are winning that Canada. And the rural electrification program by after what they can echo crossing. And what you know, who say, I go so more. Before then, who said, it's important, almost at this more year, another hydro project will come. And you buy no, and offer me a piano, and my phones spread ever on stream. And it means more power, say, with the echo and grassing. And also, that be. She say, I should be in the Cania, demand an air battle. If you're for a bit of fast, it will not win. Who's ever guy say, every view. All I say, Champo Casem, a Cosumus, Sana, or me, Yamin Matozo, don't be with that. Yeah. And was sanitary. If an inch, Dema sector, they was given to me at the Yakawa. It's only American for a young Kutamudino Maniska and require the first Dema power plant to Abazi. It's a man, electricity, and it will be a man, a community, Sima or Mountford. It you know, Papa no buy say over age you more Ghana ahead of an proper Africa. Yeah, share schools, local education sectors here. Me go a one young man was say, honorable. Yeah, the role is actually say, and you know, okay, I go school. And I'm sad day. And I say, oh no, tell me go school. No, the almost about 10, 11 years. Because the two I know one. School ni ho 18 months so what mean nanti enko school will be about 4 or 5 miles away. It na jeje this the pavilions be of 30 years say pavilions about primary schools until pavilions na assembly for us why then atwaso until na ma sa apprentice meeting assembly or tamale is even hardy also nya kwan nya kan echo school say school it will be on the class. And then the mus it did a lot for this nation.
Honorable Yama, bread dikanya wone omampani Rawlings ACI kwan ben so eba ne san nkomo ban pa na bread dikan no wone wudi and afei bra etwato kra wone nani mienu eye nan nkomo ben na mudi
yo say eda dikan no way back in 1982 time of Olanchi revolution no oh say Trade coffee so ya and you know jeje and then so or back so ya abena when you phone you my phone be back no be one much me as start track no ai and you na scophobia in the special it's because that Obano or the bodyguard one I mean no also have flat on no it's a friend extra Adom say that time I'm the lieutenant no captain. And then the whole day. That was the first time I came very close to him. Now, Papa, Obai, if I'm not on age, she said, "Who is Papa or one who talk?" That was the first time. And so, after so long as July 1st, 1982, then we for go habitation exercise law. We quadrang. And I go so it never be to Accra, but we share PDC near for later as CDR. Oh, and son of the Parliament 1993, and therefore that very, very frequent as a member of Parliament or we member of Parliament to Slovenia position as a deputy minority leader. And you know, say meeting you also castle. Now you made out of make account. But Papa, I mean, we when for Parliament one, you were also champion. Now, or time a tie, echo, we meetings were castle that day. And you know, that's how saa ayɔnkofa no yɛ de ɛbɛtɔ yɛ nkyɛn asa na kyerɛ ɔbɛyɛ deputy minister.
I see.
Na mmerɛ listen, I've lost our way. Still got to go for it. And the mmerɛ last days in the year. Now, no, after me, especially say you are here, go on your program. I saw any penny for share. No, after me because the might is any shaman. It is a go a year and also could be a year a penny for one. No, after me. Na ana yeko. Na the last time of mountain the area a bit of frame meaning in a benkumbo. Say, who say kids no? Omunye baako. In the end, try say, you come in the abom. The son is say, kids see any no field when you say from 1982. You know, the commercial of Montematia, not a haji. You know, interest is going there. You know, that was the last time I've been in the Kasai. After less than maybe 1 or 2 weeks, you see, and say, Mishabo. Okay. The minimum, the young summer at that form. Also, you can send a year. Let me see, and
Honorable Nyama, say nipa bia nanso wɔ no ho. Nipa bia no hono ma wɔyɛ sorabɔfo. Amampani Rawlings waka nneɛma papa wo bɛyɛ de ma wo man. Enso so wo ne me yɛ adwene sɛ bi wɔ hɔ a yɛ kasa kura wɔ ne trimuka bibia na mo bia wo tui. Me bisa sɛ because of enora asɛm a Bishop Amabaka wo preachi wo kan say obi enu hɔ no a wo ho kwan sɛ wɔjage ɔmampani Rawlings mintimi wo sɛ ɔne ne yɛ adwene saa
me ne yɛ adwene sɛ ɔhe iwiase deɛ enipa wɔyɛ dan a ɛsɛ obi a wɔ ne nanso so ɔmampani Rawlings dama ɔ launch revolution no ɛsɛ bebree sie ebinom wɔ hɔ no mu a ɛgye wɔn dwapadeɛ ebinom wɔ hɔ no mu a fɔm kura na yam ko da fiase ebinom fatite mu eto bu ho ma ka no kura ka di plan ka yemo won enti no ewiase de edise se wokum abo akra mpo a ena won ba bia edefa no ere mrebo ho anso na bonyuma a enwu pa no ewo sale nipa atie enti ne ebinom meka se o obaye na yeman onu ka se o obaye na o ha Ghana fo but ni na mu no ni na nim se bia na e wo no e bia na ya bedru no yakwa anim enti se ba se we doctor kra na se we surgeon se obi enya aibia e fe the cancer kra I say we twa ho ni na tugu se na be ya nipa no obetumi atras na o enti no me so se so penene kasa penene ya dwen sanse nyen penina no be kasa wo aji ba ko pe nia won hu ni asem Kristo ene Awurade eno pe ya ka de ni pa de eden ya e be nya na so
ti me gidi se ne ya Nyankopon ato nsa afre ni be ye bra se bia na wo no ho ayawde bia wo be gyamu amanaka
ohena ere ko se ni ye kasi bia ya di o na idi wo se we susu o so bit me di wo so ya o so bit me afomonia
sa
enti ye na no ese de ya fon so ye de e cheche ya wo sa ne se ye bai na o be o de wia na wo ko na fe waje chi so da ma ho aka no
obene ma me no ase na ye fensia ye nyina ye nhede da se pa Honorable Nyama Donko and meneno atwetwe enkomo no loads of your Facebook comments and some me homodin na mekenkan Esther Okansi or say rest in peace JJ Tony or say rest in peace Christian Kwete Kwechu or say may his gentle soul rest in peace. Osahene Amwako Jampa. Or say sad mood activated. Rest well, Papa J. David Techimensen. Or say rest well. May your soul rest in perfect peace. Cynthia Amwakwa. Or say okay Cynthia aye ho adwuma enti emane how cry black man the rap maka or say nipa nsehwe and the emojis are tum say what nisuo de aka ho Edward Afo Paxson or say may his soul rest in peace. God knows best. Margaret Opon Anson or say JJ rest in perfect peace. Safwa Rosemond I say okay Safwa sound ni ayehun adwuma ahon fe part enso so the emoji a odum say what in show pa and no so the Aba Michael Lassie or say I'm so sad death or no so there or the eba no prophet Eisi Duku or say the angel of Ghana is gone or no there or the Amayan Facebook and no Helena Pamford or say good morning Adom, I'm watching you live from UK. Good morning to you Helena and thanks for staying tuned in. Ban dollar no so edi emoji a wo sun na ede ato ho for comment ebrain e wo Facebook na fe YouTube ye beje me na fe akenkan ede amount mini aba ma metra diamond ewa ha enra wono na wufusumo ekoso nyina no na nani edi akire anapen so wabo adwuma no afa we fi TV na waba hei mame
me am chief
medan chambo bibia boko de
radio Adom na so
de nyamiase ye ho ye pa ubebo ya mane kakra enra obu adwuma enra obu adwuma papa na me hwe wa tiwa but the tie for be join me on Facebook na enra dwuma ma me kira ekudi ifri asore dem ho afi vigil no ne ekoso nyina no ehun videos ayo 05 adaroma live e Facebook na fe YouTube mame afi yantwetwe nkomo enra dwumadie no ehyase ebreben mpanifo a wo mo eba ho ene dwumadie ahodo a ekoso ewo Holy Spirit Cathedral mame
enra no kwasem omo kan se be hyase awia no mienu 2 p.m. they akosi no 9 no krempenifo ewo Holy Spirit Cathedral so mo ya brofo fi se 2 no pepepe hyase na 4 no pepepe nso omo wieye na o hwebra na sante na toko amafo ato sante ko dan ni mu a ba bi edru yi a enipa hu se asem asi bra na eyere metre na nakoledo Ajimai Rollins na ne ba penize na todiso na amina muwa ne ho kama ehye ne tuntum na ne kokko no etija wom na ya santo adiso na kimathi medenchembo mebedia ne medenchembo me chief na chese otimu se asem kese pa na esie na ne nyina akowie se na ya asore ye bebia na metekra no metese obi kra ka se wanye ni da se onipa bi te se Rollins nso ye be na de ne be ka se ye kwaso de makoye na asore ewo ni wu achi what you say wanye ni da se onipa
se ye be ye wufusum ama ne be kwa akosia wa asore de maka se ye wufuso ewo brempo anye se fu ni da ho ne mom ye di kan aye ansa ne funda ho na nso ya asore e de amano but ni nyina tofa bom no kowie asore a most reverend Palmer Gabriel Palmer Bakel ye no o say ye mane mom nyine de onipa bia hunu de wo se de onipa dwen mu ebeye no ne mom no ehwo atammo no de ye bebo ne po ne ye behu se ade a asomasi ye ese so ogina benkum ana se so ogina nifa ewo nyame nsem na okaya ka kra se omowie bibia na me ne ndidi nkomo no se asoda na ene omoye enura no omoye na wufusum wo mu no ono ne classmate ene Jerry John Rollins the late na bra no mu sisa asoda no mo ye school for mo fra no mo kosua anwea ene nsio edebo asoda ne si wow
na Jerry John Rollins ye obi a na oba asore pa e wo sa hia dan kesi anim na esan se wo ye pani okọ baabi obi be hu baabi okọ no na senchofo di nachi na mfoni sisi ni so na so oba sori a omma na sa kwan ni so nti na eye nipa bi adwen se ono de onye Kristo ni ana se won sum nyame enti eno ya bakosem kakra efa ne ho a ye kire se wo mo ana agi akini se wanye ni dase ebe ye wufosom ama Rollins no emu nchiremu ni bi no what you say mo no on say Rollins wa bakosem se we di ewu pen I count me to say be matter ho fisa manfo wo ho dance die say e busuafo ne ye nkrofo na so say chief wa hye ne so a efi bra wo ye ne nyina no e de di kan ya omo ye nhyiemu ndc amanyoko ne ye bibibi wo circle so kai
yeah omo ye vigil yeah
ne bazenato kokan ne quotation no okan o senkafo sa bibia wo ne mre se wa hwen so efi sabre no obia obegina simpie so se o kasafa kanema Penny Jerry John Rollins no o kan osenkafo asem even enra kra at the vigil no ewo Air Force mess hono no kra no wo so kan osenkafo asem na de mimi hu ne se obia pese o ka kire obi wo Ghana ha se empo se wo de hia fa ne nsa so ahwere ne nkwa panyin a emere bi wo Ghana bakosem no ebia na sese Nyankopon yi Rollins ema na sa de ni si what you say
yeah
bia na sabre ni mo my Ghana bakosem no esese Nyankopon yi Rollins ema de nti ameka ne say chief enra vigil na se no documentary kakra mo ye man no omo ne ko school won kola brem kura wa achemota ne ade no ema entiase bi baye wo vigil na se che say sebre nyame de ma ewo ye funu mo what you say if you say omo ne wo school no nyom che so ye obi a baby obepie ho bia hu se wapie ho ene o ye teacher ni kra na de a wo kire no question no no ento na sum papa e kwa obefa so obebisa wo ama wo teacher ni no ho atire
wa kire ase no
just say na de bia no person hu se wo se a na wo ka ma mi hu se a ye nentantam na ye kodu a no so atiase enti wo mo na obri mu mo school wo mo afi kra de du baby no mo de ni din tutu ahohomo no me pa kire say obi bebo no kra say obo me mema
ma ko bojeji
obo me meka kire Jerry enra na che say baby fa enti wo sha na bakosem no so obeye kanifo no efi mo fra brem wo so onyi ye kura no baby obedu bia wadwabo bia ase no wo hu se waba ho
sa charisma no
wo ho
yeah
enti ono so na dom de e ka ne ho a nyame de ma no na zenato e kasa wo vigil na se bra na omone ni din komo bisa na se eden no kai pa ne papa ho enti komo chiche ni mu na asem ba ko kan se obebo ne papa tofa se oyobi a ompe ye nkwa anwan what you say ompe ade a ebia se studio ha na oba aje so akofa hit for ha kofa fa da bi ni papa mpesa enti na ma ni pe hu se ebia o ye hyedodo but ne papa ye obi a o wakoma papa se ye ne papa enti na o kan sa se anya ne papa enti na o kan sa ne ho nsem kakra ne adansede nso course so fiti asori dem ho Holy Spirit Cathedral ediko vigil na se ewo Air Force mess honum nyina no ekowie se bibia wo ne mre enti ne mre obedi ye wo wiase de ode ye de boa Ghana ene ne mre aso so se obeda ne samai ne nyina mre no aso enti de course no bi ewo bia ye mienu anu adwumadi kase course a eye enkaye ediama late Lieutenant Jerry John Rollins ebi enono na eba no leadership nsema chief womo a esedane na ye adwuma nkasa omo o kire won play ka womo ne womo ye adwuma sa sojafo womo a one womo ye adwuma wo form ebra obeye mampani kra no ebi adanse se yakasa leadership by example a ontimi kasa asem no obrekra Rollins mata ho if say sabre no sa kwan na Ghana fo hia
ono agina mu bi
ono akasa ka ho
ono agina mu bi
efuo mu kra na sasa Ghana fo kono mu koso akoku a onma command enti oyobi a ne mampani die no kra no wan fan hwa ne ho ma ne makra di ho adanse se steps kra wo fufi efom akosoro anasa wo fufi soro abafom mechire castle ho na omoto no otimi bisa o say how many stairs na wo fufi soro e dia bedi fom etu calculate no hwe ahode ahe na ade asem wo ye ni say anka enye say eti na che say abakosam ne ye bebre na so ye chanity awa say ye kan nipa wawu achi asem bone enti ne nyina no
na honorable Niamadonko kan sisi a se nipa no a wo se wudi ne ho ya no ono nenne oda hodin no enti o twia mana akosisen yeah
enti ye for obia so a ebia wo ne ho ya odie bi se ne dehye bi efa ne nsa so hwere ne nkwa ene obia osusu se no ye nipa bonefo ene wo mo so e ka se no ye nipa papa no ye kanifo no obia mfa ne de ne nkofra asem a most reverend Palmer Buckle e kan ye no o se woni pani so de o si obia nka obenya ne de now so ogina benkum ana se ogina nifa wona temmo mu onyankopon anim a obia so begina sa nyankopon anim ebu na ten no yenje mu manyame enti chief yenje mu manyame nyame fa ne crazy
Adom FM. Adom 106.3 FM, still remembering the man Jerry John Rawlings. Nana Atodazi, ekuya so be kind Nana Atodazi not where PNDC time, no regional secretary, Central Region, 1983. No regional secretary. And Sana Wababe special assistant to Chairman Rawlings. And Sana Wababe PNDC secretary. PNDC secretariat between 1983 to 1993. No na okutasa di breno and Sana and Wechi Wababe special presidential advisor 1993. Osanso Krabe former chief of staff, office of the president. Ukuremwa bepim 2001. Na Dwaso Nsem afa former president JJ Rawlings ho. Na mekaino brofo kasem random thoughts in repose. A lot of times both informal meetings and public fora, Chairman President Rawlings spoke in parables. Many agitated hearers turned to me for clarification or meaning of what your boss said. I smiled them off. Others considered his thoughts garbled and incoherent. Occasionally, some thought he was not normal. Yet, he was clear and sound and had a message to communicate, albeit in subtle words. I knew because he would have mentioned or discussed the objectionable conduct or misconduct to me and others, or asked me to note the event and to recall for future action. Even 8 months later, that's part of the so-called enigma of the man who spoke his mind without fear or favor to all manner of persons. Ma memfa honorable Atudazi we no ensihanafi menko ahoma no so mene wing commander Samuel Alote or a personal bodyguard to former president Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings meneno and twetwe and commander wing commander what are menka memo akwaba
yo mechia
tiefo nyina so ma mendi kan embisa the first time when former President Rawlings Asia your first encounter with him ayabrebe so kaya.
My first time was at my commissioning. So I commissioned as an Air Force officer in 1984. Now died as the president at the time. But subsequently, me engineering officer, me aeronautics, specialized in your friend who say aircraft electronics, my friend avionics, and see, because we Italy on the fighters. Now, when you say, my opinion at the time of flying the jets, into every now and then, or back base, to fly, and we assist in whatever way we can to ensure a safe flight.
And your first encounter with him, your commission, and
That's
then,
right.
how did you become his personal bodyguard?
Oh, and not yet. It was much later. About 7 or 8 months to the end of the Then the AD camp, the AD camp is a personal assistant.
Okay.
Obia Okrani speeches or Koshiano Wofie no Abba. You check about the program, near Ebeko Sonadi. Of course, he might have been briefed already by the chief of staff, but you like a memory recall who would maintain BBI should be able to talk to it. So the water crowd a message say I was there in Accra.
Okay.
I mean Ejuma Kra mi babe. I went for briefing and I was told that the old man, as we affectedly refer to him, has requested that I should be his aide-de-camp. So I felt really honored and privileged. Say, oh no, I can say I should come for that detail.
Working with him that closely, Mimbisa J.J. Rawlings or any pabeng?
He's an officer and a gentleman. I mean,
he's an officer and a gentleman.
In terms of qualities required of an officer, decisiveness, always on point, attention to detail, and he does not. So when you're prepared, you'll be surprised because certain things you have to know or know him. He has checked already. So he keeps you on your toes. You must be sure that you have briefed yourself into what the event is and what's required of you.
I see. What best time with your best moment with former President Rawlings?
Oh, I think that his last parade at the military academy and training schools. Yeah, I think they honored him with a parade, and a gift was presented to him. And from there, we went to the mess for some refreshments and stuff. But most of the time, during the ride between, events, it can be very quiet, pensive, and then sometimes you just make some small chats. But the one moment, Amika, was my first time calling you. I was invited to have a meal with the family. Now, I wasn't sure that was the place of an aid camp or a personal aid. But I saw the family from, let's say, close up, and I was impressed. You could see family values, his love for the family. The former first lady was also, at table, encouraging me. I was sitting there, right? I said, have you a meal with the first family?
Yeah. Wow. How was the feeling like?
Oh, I graduated from KNUST in 1982, and then rode the Ghana forces in 83. Now, so Hukai, in those days, the heat of the revolution.
Yeah.
I remember our course was stopped at a point. We had to go and carry cocoa. Those were the national recovery, programs.
Yes.
Times were hard. So from 84, for me, I knew I just had a career, but I realized that anytime the old man came around, there was a lot of excitement, because he has a very humorous side. He could relate to oh, yeah. So you'll be surprised, say, Oba, from the aircraft man to whoever the senior most ranking is. He goes in to inspect his aircraft himself before he flies. He inspects the logbooks. He chats with the people who worked on it. And after that, he does the debrief. He comes after his flight. He comes to tell you if there's any problem or notice something. And or sometimes just to spend time with us before heading back to national duties. So there's a very personable dimension to him. Yeah.
Okay.
We all see the revolutionary, assertive man, but there's a gentle side.
Okay, moment be and Yobeka say this is a worst moment with the former president. Ibisa your worst moment.
Oh, for me, I never encountered that. Maybe my duty was really cut out for me, and I will not dabble into the politics in the day. It's a job I've been assigned, so I was in that. Of course, you read the news, you hear the news, but there's always two sides to every story. So keep an open mind.
But Arabian and I agree. There were times your own misunderstandings.
No, the personal aid. No, you are not at par with the president. I will share even today. You see, there's a colonel who stands behind
the president. Yes,
President Anado.
Yes,
you are just an aide. If he needs to send somebody do something, or you have to keep his speeches and things and ensure that whatever program is going to, you are on point. You know about it. Yeah. So there's the aide, there's the bodyguard. And then there's also the chief of staff, who is really his day-to-day advisor on issues.
And there was no point I be our say ye BB or ma or other be be at one follow in Tibia and Bufu ya na so BB sir.
No. I never saw any angry side. In fact, there was a time something went wrong, as in some gift was presented, but it was not properly sealed, So when I lifted it, the item came out of the box, but I struggled to cut it and things. And when we're after the program we're going, he said, "Yeah, I saw what happened, but it's not your fault." You know, he knows where things sit.
A dear partner, the Bekai, former President J.J. Rawlings.
So, I think that from a political standpoint and knowing what was happening in Africa at the time, his decision to respect the constitution, that for me is something he should be lauded for. Because we had many people who were clinging on to power because, they felt that there was no alternative. But for him to say, look, I have alternatives and to respect the constitution, I think that it's something that, for me personally, I think that I respect him a lot for that.
Maybe something the back kind or one in a year, Juma, na Adriani Ben Pa as a aide de camp and an Adriani Ben Pa
if we come back from an event, now it's lunchtime. No, he's not going to say, be filled and be warm. When he will invite you over. Yeah, so and you're like I was present at the table every time. No, they did.
Okay. But amongst Juma on in a year, say Bibio Hon Madbeka by way of philosophy. When Commander Bayadia.
The pursuit of excellence. Yes, the pursuit of excellence. That you don't give up because you had some setbacks.
Yeah.
And he also always talks about relationships. He used to say that, look, keep close to your friends. The people you've been with, they are the ones who will stand by you. So those two, the pursuit of excellence and relationships, he values relationships a lot.
When Commander Mame and that was it. Na young fancy, I na share holding. Yeah, that's a pa.
That's it.
When Commander Samuel Alote, aide de camp at the former President Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. And meneno atwetwe and komono na manuguswa me kan ensemwa na atodazi wotwe ana watwe de afa omampanin dada Rawlings eho na ensem no utumi hu se ensem no mu edu makenkan abeduru ha ma mentoa so na afei yenhwe. Okay, I say that's part of the so-called enigma of the man who spoke his mind without fear or favor to all manner of persons, keeping faith with his principles and beliefs. Once you appreciate and keep to his principled work ethics, you can work with J.J. Rawlings for a century. I ran a paltry 19 years with him one-on-one. He shared his desk and his thoughts with me in his Spartan office. Never regretted it. Yes, some mistakes, yet he served his people truly and honestly. Humble enough to admit his fault. He sacrificed his family life for the national good. Hate him or love him. Certain posterity will judge him more kindly. One of Ghana's greatest political icons and father of the long-serving and stable Fourth Republic of Ghana. An outstanding African leader. A respectable voice on the world stage. One of the rarest pearls to be found on the beaches of Africa. Quote message from President Mandela of South Africa on occasion of Mr. Rawlings handing over power at the end of his constitutional tenure. And I quote, "The man who started off as a maximum dictator and ended up as the greatest democrat in Africa." Professor Ali Mazrui public lecture, University of Ghana. President J.J. Rawlings lies in quiet repose. May the good Lord receive his soul. Nana Ato Dazi. And Kwaku Nipa baby ko.
And they TV brave. Dear, if we are ne say Bibia wɔ ne mmerɛ. Usun wɔ ne mmerɛ, seyɛ wɔ ne mmerɛ, dua wɔ ne mmerɛ, utwa wɔ ne mmerɛ, komie wɔ ne mmerɛ, ɔkasa wɔ ne mmerɛ. Saa nso ne ɛwɔ mmerɛ a yɛde wu nipa, ɛne mmerɛ a nipa. Ɛde befiri ate asfo asase so na ne edi camp na di nkɔmɔ sɛ na. And some philosophy no atɔm adwene mu pa pursuit
for excellence
and keeping your friends. You will be a say a normal son never did you could
so crabia.
Now you're young, no my no more chassis and on near show major because you feel say, baby, I drew no one year class. Now, so baby, opinion if we could know, keeping the old friends or no more starting and was a priority.
Yeah,
nay, I dare no dinner home. So we men in the chassis, we men in the chassis, we men in the chassis. The question is, why would you know? Are you keeping your old friends, especially the real ones? And I say, the biasa sign ya ye di ba yenti, wonanti asesa na, wompabu asesa, wonanti asesa, weja wo yonko numu weche, san kone kofa. Esan so tia was say asem towa, omune bejina weche because they know you better. Yeah, this year was the name in Ayusia, the free opinion in China. I mean, funny currency, na ye man, the referred ye soon, yaman, ye jamano, papa, some of your minds or money at the chamber ball. Yenipa bayan, why ye? No biana sabi, within an animal said, why ye kindly say. Until Radia Wadum, Nasa obeviase, now near obey ye, yano, se nipe no moka, dimwa dansia. Ne ya dumbi nti no panyene no wa baby
Gwaku
dia kana eyi woni ne nyankopon temasem nyai manyame na no mapa wo be ye ne nsua bibi mfrim enfomso a wo ye no nsua bibi mfrim sade ye be ye beboa ama ye tiase ye betimi ayi ni papa
akuya
CJ
30 seconds na fi.
The American say Papa J no kreni. Wababo djuma magana. Wababo djuma. Na ho fama empo oko ayi retirement kra ewo amanyusemu ni ade sede onamo ana ohunu se bibi nkoyi o man mu otimi sifri ne kam na oye de sese oye no. Papa nuama donko kasa no kase se ye ka leadership pa there na debiano oye leadership by example enti eno so ye bibia waja ede ama enchirima enti yenhwe na sa neema no de ye buomu no yemfa na de enya de nyina nka se eno de yemfa nto nchen ba bi se be ye betimi akoye nim se wo man
okay anya me sure say odwene anapaduane breakfast dwene milo ya ye kuku ye de milk ne malt ye de afra iron powder ahoden kwa mofra ne titru milo eboa wo mama omapo muden wo muntinimu ni na wo mdompemu eyeden. With Milo every child is an MVP, with Milo every child is a champion. Milo, the energy food drink of future champions. FDA Irish and Kratu Yamajatum say EcoBank 30 for 30 loyalty promo no ekoso. If 30th December 2020 and yes, 28th of this month na yedini nyina beba na wie yes we ya ni se koswa T drive time on joy with Lexus Bail na fe debia nipa ba ko betimi ayi nsembisa no debia nipa ba ko benya 3,000 Ghana cedis for 30 days debia obetimi awini 3,000 Ghana cedis on drive time on joy. Nia ebe mama kwanya ama wetimi do ho ahye sa akrade yi mu bi na nso musa timi aka wachede no ese ne me wonya mu baako EcoBank mobile app no pomodin se obenya bie ana so express account virtual card no so ho hia ana GHQR no ese at least by 48 hours here utimi edidi djuma eno ano no enti bomodia se obeko Google Play Store and Apple Store na wa download the EcoBank mobile no na wetimi do ho ahye sa akrade yi mu. So join me on this EcoBank at 33,000 Ghana cedis loyalty reward for each winner for 30 days journey. Among for fiasie 83,000 pa. It also trend EcoBank at 30 celebrating 30 years of financial innovation and banking excellence. EcoBank se bomodin se obebo ho ban sanse COVID you know ewo chisha kakra ho EcoBank the Pan-African Bank. Man penina da JJ Rawlings na ye no ho entoto ye no mabrobre so by the way enso eka ho hyenenso emame yami Adom a ukuada January 27th 2021 ewo military cemetery ewo enkran ha ena yebeka tanachi kra Ansana Yebeka Tanechino, there will be 2 days of mourning by the Anglo Traditional Council from Friday, January 22nd to Saturday, January 23rd. Ewo Anglo Nafi Kwesiada Eyenra Osomono Ekoso Holy Spirit Cathedral. Area no mu pepepe otese Mamecha Diamond bonho amane na nanyumre no so yede vigil no ehye so enadwo yede no etumpem Accra International Conference Center na fi aman panifo ne mpanifo ahodo atwotwowuro womo akohwe nani achi nyame Adom a wochena January 26th omampani na bedi akire amampani a womo atwamu kro aban panifo diplomatic call woman so ebako pay woman last respect na fe nyame Adom a the state funeral for Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings and also so abaso Black Star Square ewon crime ukuada January 27th anapa nonkono enti wamanfo nyina enhye nso na ukuada ni titiri no anapa nonso na ubia atnase. Kindly take note that the aforementioned activities will strictly adhere to COVID-19 protocols. Our legend lives on. Well, I'm not Adom Sports Page 1.